What's happening YouTube? I'm Brandon. You're back in the Gilstrap Garage. We've got a repeat customer in here today. This is the Wide Glide. I dealt with the sticking brakes on this thing. Dude's super happy with the brakes, but he said he wants some bars for it. So we went over all kinds of options for handlebars and what he wanted, what he liked. Found him a good fit. Let's see here. We got some kind of pullback-ish drag bars. Pretty aggressive bend back on here. I'm not really a huge fan of how steep these angles are, but he had the look he wanted in his mind, and that's what we're running with here. So, straight bar, aggressive bend back for the handlebars. Kind of that 90s nostalgia, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I think of when I see these bikes. Our big question is are we gonna have to replace cables and, you know, clutch cable, brake line, throttle cable? We're gonna start by ripping the bars off, pulling all the wires out, running them through here, and then we'll burn that bridge when we get there. So I'm gonna get set up on a couple of things. I'll flip the camera back on and we'll get rocking on it. All right, I didn't really get anything set up. I pulled out one tool. We'll unclamp these. I'll have to take my mirrors off to get the lights off. Those are crunchy. I don't really want to roll the other bikes out. We're supposed to get hit with some pretty heavy storms today. So I'll just work around all the others that are in here. I've been getting pretty busy with bike work. I don't know if it's just the time of year or things are gonna start picking up for me or what, but I'm with it. Look at that. Crusty. Also, another thing too, I've been working on making some merch. So I'll link my Big Cartel website down below. If I've got some merch available, check it out. I've been trying to work on some koozies. I took my mom's Cricut machine and bought some vinyl and paid for the apps and everything to make some designs, and was gonna kind of start doing some promo. My main idea was to print some stuff and hand it out at like bike shows and stuff, but then a lot of you guys don't get the chance to get any of that. So I might do some YouTube viewer exclusive stuff and give y'all a chance to pick up some Gilstrap Garage koozies or maybe some hats. I don't know. I'm working on it, kind of winging it. By the time this video comes out, I should have it figured out, because I think I've got like a month, almost a month and a half worth of videos that are just going to be dropping consistently. Facebook Messenger, that one doesn't go off too often. If you're ever wondering how I check my text messages or emails or DMs, it's usually just like that. And I'll let about 30 of them pile up before I start checking them. I gotta loosen up these throttle cables, which should be easy because I just had these all loosened up and lube those cables up really well. Let me throw some gloves on too. Man, I've been thinking lately about doing, kind of challenging myself with the videos, but I don't want to just put out crap. I mean, some of my videos kind of suck anyway. But I've been thinking about doing like a month long everyday drop, kind of like a day in the life on just the hustle, the get down, kind of document it. A lot of what I do, I mean, I do the YouTube stuff because I enjoy it. I enjoy making the videos. I enjoy showing people how to do some of the stuff that I know how to do. I like some of the feedback that I get too on people, you know, throwing out their suggestions. Hey man, this is how I do this. This is, you know, like I really get a kick out of that. I spend a lot of time watching people work on stuff and working on stuff, and I just dig it. But one of the big reasons why I do it too, let's say it's my time to check out. You know, my time to go. This would be a pretty cool platform, a pretty cool way for my kids, my wife, my kids, my family, whatever, to kind of look, you know, look back at my life and watch me do the things I enjoy doing. I mean, I kind of wish I had something like that to be able to see. You know, I don't like wallowing in sorrow or anything, but I wish I had something where I could go back and just listen to my dad talk, and I don't know. But what I'm getting at is I really been thinking about doing like a month in the life, especially as, you know, we're going to be doing a lot of riding, a lot of trips, and going here and going there, and kind of show off the work life, the side hustle life, the family life. Kind of push myself to be on top of the YouTube game. I had my most profitable month was April. In April I got my biggest YouTube payout I've ever had, but I've been putting in a lot more time and a lot more effort. I've been doing like 3 shorts a week, and the shorts normally come from stuff at work, and then I did an unedited video every Tuesday of my time when I was out in California ripping my brother's bike around, and then still every Thursday customer bikes or whatever. So I hit it really hard, and it paid off for me. When the YouTube does good, it affords me the luxury of buying nice stuff for my bike. I mean, that's one of the big reasons I started doing it too. I wanted to monetize so I could spend that money on my bike. So that'll help pay for that exhaust and all that stuff that I bought. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. I love that. Just corrosion crap. I've really been back in the mode lately of living the dream of opening my own shop. I make all this money for this big company, and I don't know, it'll take me to retirement, but there's something about this bike world, man. No stability in it, no chance of getting rich. So I don't really know what the appeal is other than chasing something you love. I mean, not to say that working on cranes is going to make me rich either, but I don't know. Fulfillment. Fulfillment's all I'm looking for in life. This thing rings non-stop. Hello? Yeah, but on the same note of wanting to open my own shop, I do remember how I felt at about the time I was quitting with some of the customers I was dealing with, and some of the projects I had taken on that I wish I wouldn't have. And My problem is I don't know how to say no to a project. I always want the challenge. Yeah, man, I can do that. I can do it. It's not really a fit for me. It's not really what I do, but let's get it on. Let's do it. And then I get him. As soon as I dive into it, I regret it. But it's how you learn. It's how you grow, I guess. You know, I didn't go to school for working on these bikes. That being said, I feel like I do okay. I guess because I know how to read a service manual. And, you know, sometimes I don't always do things the right way or by the book. I do it on how it works for me. And sometimes what I think might be a better situation, a better approach to things, and sometimes I'll try that and it bites me. You know, I really look to other established mechanics and customizers and fabricators and all that stuff for inspiration, and I wouldn't go as far as to say I'm a copycat. But I mean, when someone's got the formula down, I'm not scared to say that's the way to do it, and kind of incorporate that into my work and my style. These bars are like these Dyna models, I think it's like 13 to 17 Dynas are the easiest to do handlebars on. Not the Lowrider S, because those got the fly-by-wire, just the throttle by cable. It's these two little plugs with these teeny tiny little connectors here, and they fish right in, fish right out. You don't got to unpin anything, you don't got to cut any wires, you don't got to do anything crazy. It's pull it, feed it, install it, be done with it. What I'll do next, now that I have the cables out, is I'm going to break these bottom bolts loose, these 1/2-inch bolts down here. I'm going to break those loose so it's easier to undo those once I take this top clamp off. I'm going to get the top clamp off, pull the bars off, and get ready for the new setup. I got to throw you guys on the charger though. That sure didn't feel like 45 foot-pounds. Dang, he's actually got the Harley Daymaker on here. That's some money for an unimpressive headlight. Made in the USA though. Oh, those are stuck on there. I'm gonna go take these over to the toolbox. Actually, you know, I'll set them here for now. And then finish getting these off. Alright, I got the wires fed. I didn't record it because it's a boring job and I don't know how to make it look interesting. So I'm just going to loosely start these here. I've got some stuff to do. I'm going to put a cap on it for tonight and be back on it tomorrow or the next day. Alright guys, we are back after a long day of work. See if we can't get this thing done. Torqued. Alright, so I know I can get enough out of my brake line. I'm pretty sure I've got enough out of my throttle cables. I'm going to hook all my electrical back up right now, plug it into the bike and get that tucked away, out of the way. Let's get our throttle cables back in here. This part here, getting these little dowels in used to be super challenging for me. I don't know what happened. One day I kind of just found a rhythm and most of the time can get them to go right in. Here's my secret sauce for putting on hand grips. Get you some cheap dollar store hairspray. Now let's get our left side set up. Then I'll whip out the mirrors. Get our headlight, get our turn signals bolted up. Actually, I gotta change this lever too. This lever's cracked. Broke off with the tip. Think about a new lever. Gator, what are you doing, buddy? Come here, Gator.
Gator, come on. Sit. Where are your bikes?
Quite a bit of a difference there, huh? Now that's a problem with how steep these bars go back. I can't really get this light out very far. Not much we can do about that. The bracket limits it from swinging back more. The hairspray works really nice because it's super slick when it first goes on, but then it dries up, gets sticky, and your grips aren't going to slip. Want to close this video out for me?
No, thank you.
What happened to your finger?
I
going on
chopped
with
it
that?
off. Did you not see it?
It's for the video. Come on.
Oh.
Interact. People love you. Come on, help me get some views.
Too bad it's not this finger.
You gotta show them like this real quick. Do it. Come on. Come on. All right, well, here's the bars. They look great, feel great. Plenty of slack turning left and right, and those cables, I wouldn't worry about it. Should feel like a whole new ride. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Got some stuff in the works. Stay tuned for it. I'll see you in the next video.
I really want some
Trail mix? That's what you want right now? I want like a blizzard, like a Reese's Blizzard. That's what I want. None of that. I don't want healthy food. I want good
Trail mix
food.
is not healthy.
No, it's high calories, but it's relatively healthy.
Yeah, it's just
It's not full of sugar and stuff.
Craving that. I'm sorry.
What'd you say? You're craving what?
That and some Starbs.
Oh. How about a fruit roll-up?